Hi, it's Heather Smith here. Welcome to the Accounting Apps Podcast. So one of the things I decided in 2024 was to try and move the podcast to video, which I'm not comfortable about. However, it seems everyone does the podcast, puts it out on audio and puts it out on video. I much prefer it just being on audio. Moving with the times, hey? Moving with the times. So I'm Heather Smith and you're listening to the Accounting Apps Podcast, and hopefully you'll subscribe somewhere or you're watching this video and you've just discovered it. We're very focused here talking about accounting technology. And for the first episode back for 2025, I thought we'd play Accounting Bingo for 2025. What do we think are going to be the trends for 2025? What's actually going to be on the bingo card? What are we going to see? What can we sort of mark off? So trends, tools that are going to and technology that's going to transform our profession. So just before that, I've got something to show you. This is what. Can you see that? So for those of you who are listening, my daughter got me one of those sort of like a Japanese Lego flower thing that is very beautiful, very, very beautiful. And that's the first time I've done Lego in quite some time. And I needed 2 pairs of glasses, one for the big ones and one for the little ones. And I kept dropping the pieces on the floor and then had to kind of get on the floor and get my torch out and find them. So it was actually a lot. It was a big effort to get it done. It took me about two sittings to finish it, but very beautiful. So hopefully you did something restful and interesting on the holidays too. We have lots and lots of Lego in our house. However, I'm not normally the person who's doing it, but that shall now sit proudly on my shelf. And if you are watching, you can see that I've put Chester the Border Collie on my shelf there. He's actually, look, I'll even give you a bonus video. There he is actually in the video, sitting there. And I'm actually, here, I'll put it up on the shelf where it's going to go. So there, I'll go there with lighting behind it. Oh, so sorted out. I'm always playing around with my shelves, a bit silly, hey? But back to Accounting 2025 Bingo. So, no surprise. Oh, okay, so let me tell you how I extrapolated this. What I did was I skimmed through 1,100 articles that have been released over the last 4-week period. Okay, 1,100 articles were in my database. I then went through them, sorted them, and picked out the ones that I felt were really accounting useful for an accounting technology loving audience. And then of those ones, I picked out the ones that mentioned predictions, trends, etc. regarding 2025. Then I open them all up across my my browser, and someone just recommended this to me. Well, let's see if I can tell you the name of it. It's called something like Tab Copy, and it's this tiny little Chrome extension. And so I had them all open across my browser, and then I click on it, and it just gives me all of those links in one go. So then I had like 20 articles. I then placed the articles in ChatGPT and I asked ChatGPT to read them. However, interestingly enough, as I'm telling you this in January 2025, it found that was too many articles to read. And it wanted me to sort of segment out, or I could say, can you read the first 5 and then the next 5 and then the next 5? And what I wanted it to do was, from what I had curated, to list out what trends it was seeing. So I then asked it, and I asked it various times, and I looked at various angles of the way it surfaced the trends. And then I said something along the lines of, can you create a short podcast for my accounting bingo episode? And so then it generated that podcast. So helped by AI, I'm always being helped by AI, but sort of bringing the human element of what it thought should be on the bingo card, and I'm talking to you about that. So, square one, no surprise, AI.